How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 19 of my Football Manager 2020 journey here today with Leeds United, and today it's going to be a nice relaxed episode. Little spoiler alert, I have nothing to play for. It's the last two games of the league season, so we're just going to have, or at least we're going to try and have a little bit of fun. But since we are at the end of our first season in the Premier League, I thought I'd have a quick little look, check up on how our finances are doing. As you can see, in the Premier League, the TV money has helped us massively. We started off, the start of August we had 2.42 million. At the start of September we had negative 5.81 million, but since then it's just rose and rose and rose, and we're currently sat on 32.6 million. I think our run in the FA Cup has definitely helped us a little bit with that, and if you have not seen yesterday's episode, it's about to be a spoiler, so go and check it out if you have not yet already. But obviously we are in the FA Cup final, so that episode will be out tomorrow. We're playing against Manchester City, so be sure to subscribe so you do not miss tomorrow's episode. Hopefully it'll be a good one. It's going to be a tough game. Obviously Manchester City very, very good, but we've shown that we can beat Liverpool at Wembley, so can we beat Manchester City as well? But yeah, 33 million in the bank, like I was saying, 15 million left of our transfer budget. We did not nearly spend all of it, and if we have a little look at our projection, end of 2020-21 season, transfer budget of 51.54 million. I don't know how accurate that actually is, but I mean 50 million in the bank would not be too shabby, but hopefully a little bit more to hopefully improve this squad. I'll talk more about where I want to improve the squad, maybe at the end of this episode, but definitely at the end of the next episode. But anyway, let's just quickly run you through the games off of camera. So to start things off, went away to Bramall Lane to play against Sheffield United. Ethan Ampadu putting us 1-0 up just 4 minutes in. And not long after, just 20 minutes in, we went 2-0 up. Jordan Stevens with a very, very nice finish into the near corner. The keeper will be disappointed to have let that one in. But then Sheffield United did manage to peg us back. A little lucky bounce there for Freeman. Sends him through one-on-one and he finishes it nicely into the bottom corner. But just after half-time, literally the minute after half-time, I mean, we managed to get ourselves a goal. Jack O'Connell with a massive mess-up, basically, just played in Montagnu. Sheffield United were breathing down our necks the entire game. They managed to pull it back to 3-2. Very nice strike from Eric Lamela, bar post and in. But fortunately, that was that for the scoring. We managed to come away with a 3-2 victory. Pretty happy. Game was relatively even, but away from home, it wasn't the easiest game, that is for sure. Sheffield United, they're not doing great, but our form in the league has been shocking. Following on from that, we had Leicester away, and well, it's safe to say it did not go well. Edouard heading the ball in from about 10 yards out at the half-hour mark, and then things went from bad to worse. Damari Gray this time scoring with his head. Kiko Casilla left in at no man's land, and then Leicester finished off the scoring with another header. 3 headers, 3 goals. Oh dear, 3-0 loss away to Leicester. We were just not at the races at all, and you'll see here, look at this. I made a triple change on the 67th minute. Then in the 69th minute, Alphonso Davies went off injured, so he had to play the last 20 minutes, with 10 men. So, yeah, wasn't ideal. Now, this Bournemouth game was very frustrating. I actually won this game, and then for whatever reason, I think I quit without saving, and I had to come back and play it. And well, I'm sure you can see by the score in the top right, we went on to lose 3-2. The big positive from this game, however, was Iribarren, who I've talked about a lot. 17-year-old Spanish central midfielder on his first start managed to bag himself a goal, his second goal of the season. But yeah, it didn't go well. Bournemouth 2-1 up at this point. We did manage to pull it back to 2-2. You see Dallas with the ball out here on the right-hand side. Great ball in from Montagnu, and the ball falls quite fortunately to Stevens with a fantastic finish. Above the keeper, from a very, very tight angle. But then Lewis Cook played through Wilson in the 88th minute, and he made absolutely no mistake. And Bournemouth won the game 3-2. I mean, we played relatively well, but we just could not win it. And as I mentioned, Iribarren, he's just getting better and better. Unfortunately, his personality has gone from professional to fairly professional, which is far from ideal. But so far, his growth has been incredible. Still only classed as only considered a League 1, League 2, I think, quality player. League One level. So, I mean, when he joined us when was it? I think he joined in January. He was considered a National League player, and he's already considered a League One quality player. And if he keeps growing at the rate he is growing, I genuinely think he could go on to be one of the best midfielders in the world. I know it's a bit of a bold statement to make, but I genuinely do believe that he's got all the tools to be absolutely fantastic, and I'm really, really excited to see how far this kid develops. And then last but not least, it was Old Trafford to face our fierce rivals Manchester United away, and we just weren't at the races to start off this game. 14 minutes in, already 2-0 up, a penalty, then a nice finish from Alexis Sanchez into the bottom corner. But that was it for the scoring until the 74th minute, free kick whipped in from Mata, and I don't know what Casilla was doing in goal there. I need to replace him as soon as possible. But we did manage to grab ourselves a little consolation goal. Montagnu finishing the ball at the near post in the 92nd minute, making the scoreline look a little bit more respectable at 3-1. But look at that, 6 bookings in this game. We got fined for failing to control our players, and yeah, just a poor day at the office. Although it doesn't really look like we played that badly, but from watching the game, we had very, very few chances of note. So yeah, a lot of possession, very few chances created, and yeah, just not good enough really. So you can see here, in terms of fixtures, we have got Chelsea away today, and then finishing off the league with Wolves at home, and then obviously tomorrow we've got that big episode, the FA Cup final against Manchester City. It's going to be tough, but we're just going to do our best. Like I said, we beat Liverpool. We were down to 10 men as well. Played the entirety of extra time, with 10 men, and we won it in the 119th minute. Alfie McCalmont with an absolute banger from the edge of the box. But yeah, Chelsea and Wolves, 2 relatively tough games to be fair. If we have a quick little look at the table, you can see we've got nothing to play for. Burnley can catch us points-wise, but goal difference, we've still got, with only the 14 goal swing in 2 matches, which as bad as we've been in the league and as tough as our fixtures are today, and surely not. I mean, Burnley, they'll probably slip up in one of their games. I mean, who have they got to play? Southampton away and Bournemouth at home. So I mean, much easier running than we've got, that is for sure. So they could, to be fair, win both of their games. But I'm relatively confident we'll most likely finish 12th, which, to be fair, I'm happy with. First season back in the Premier League. My aim was just to stay up. And, well, we've done it by an absolute mile, you can see, with 20 points clear of the drop zone. And, yeah, so far, so good. But anyway, let's get into the first game of today's episode. Chelsea away. Like I said, it's going to be nice and chill, nice and relaxed. Ampadu can't play against his parent club. Let's get Struijk onto the bench. Costa is just about fit again, so we'll throw him on the bench. And then apart from that, let's get Stewie in as well. Right wing back. I'm going to stick with this. No, I'm not. I'm going to get Bogus on. Let's see. Pretty happy with that team. So it's Kassir in goal, Garcia and Cooper at the back. Phillips just in front of him. Leif Davis left wing back. Stuart Dallas at right wing back. Bogus and McCammon in the middle. Stevens on the right. McKinstry on the left. And Montagno up top as the lone forward. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I'm under no illusions that it's going to be a very, very hard game. Obviously, Chelsea can actually still just about win the league. I think it's very, very tight, but if they win every single game, they can just catch Liverpool. But I don't think that they will. You can see there, they're currently, well, if they win today, that'll put them on 84 points, and that'll put them 6 points behind Liverpool with 2 games left to play. Obviously, Liverpool would need to lose both of their remaining games, which is very, very unlikely to happen, and I have no idea what is going on here. We've ended up getting a free kick out of that, okay. I'm just hoping we can put in a decent performance. Some very nice defensive blocks going in early on. So far it looks to be all Chelsea. Obviously already come very, very close to scoring once. But after, I'm not really sure what happened. The ball got blocked about 17 times on the line. We managed to keep them out, but another highlight coming around here. So far, it's been all Chelsea. We've not really had much of a sniff. I mean, our team, we're a little bit ravaged at the moment by injuries, so it is what it is. I'm not expecting much. I've already accepted my fate. We've bottled any chance of getting into any form of European competition. We were right in the running for 7th as Hudson Odoi just gone off injured. Obviously, earlier on in the season, we were right in the running for that 7th place, but now we're currently sat 13 points behind it, so it just kind of shows how poor of a run really we have been on in the last 10 games of the season. And it's a shame really, but a decent looking highlight here. Leif Davis on the ball out on the left hand side. He gets the ball in, it's headed clear, and now Tammy Abraham picks up. He's got a man forward to his left and he picks him out. It's Mason Mount. Is he going all the way alone? He is. Straight at Casilla, and a relatively straightforward save for him. Half an hour in, the game is still goalless. The corner comes in and it's headed straight at Kiko, and that is the end of the highlight. You can see down here we have been, we've not been great. Chelsea have been pretty dominant so far. Obviously, all it takes, it just takes one ball over the top like that from Phillips Montagno. He's on one-on-one straight at Donnarumma, the Italian wonder kid. Although I don't know how old he is now. He still can't be that old, surely. Is he still young enough to be considered a wonder kid? I don't know. But Phillips' corner comes to nothing. Mason Mount gets over, tackles the ball out of play, and that is going to be that. And I thought that was going to take us to half time, but there is another highlight. Obviously the game is still goalless, but Chelsea have been knocking at the door all half. Jorginho on the ball now in midfield, pressured, gives it away. McKinstry can't quite control it, and Chelsea just recycle possession. Lamar on it now, so it's headed down by Tomori, back out to Tomori, pushing up the right wing, but McKinstry gets his foot in, but Lamar pounces on the loose ball, and Chelsea, they're just getting to every single second ball, picking up all the loose balls. This is why they're currently sat in second place. They've been all over us. Oh, we've really, really been struggling here as the highlights just keep coming. Jorginho got the ball. Ziyech on the edge of the box. Stevens seems to go through him, but Phillips plays it over the top, but it's intercepted easily by the Chelsea defence. Mason Mount, one touch takes him past Dallas, but his shot is straight at Kiko Casilla in goal. And we've managed to make it to half time. And wow, we are... Oh God, we're not playing well. I'm going to tell them I'm pleased with their performance. I'm not that pleased. But Kiko Casilla on a 7 rating, that tells you all you need to know. And there we go, it's been coming. Andreas Christiansen flicks on Lamar's ball into the far corner. Casilla was left stranded. Who was meant to be marking him there? Liam Cooper, super duper Liam Cooper. How has he managed to get that much space? That's just too easy. It's far too easy for Chelsea, as I've just zoomed right in here. McCalmont has the ball, whips it across to Stevens, and I'm not really sure what has happened there, but Donnarumma has now got the ball as he's going to look. Is he going to look to play it long? He is, straight over the top to Abraham, and oh my God, thank God he didn't score there. I would have been fuming as McCalmont manages to get a block off on Correa's shot, and the ball goes behind for a corner, which is going to be taken by Thomas Lamar. It's headed clear. Ziyech picks up on the edge of the box to Correa. Shot is charged down and it's going to go out for a Chelsea throw-in. And my goodness, we really are trying to weather this Chelsea storm right now. Every single highlight is just Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Dallas dives in on Mount. Mount skips past him easily. Ball to the back post. It's headed... Oh, it's hit the crossbar. It's fallen to Mount. It's gone wide. Everything's happening. Oh God, 56 minutes in and it feels like this game's been going on for hours already. It's just highlight after highlight for Chelsea. I've aged 5 years already. I just hope that the FA Cup final tomorrow isn't quite like this. Oh God, Chelsea playing around nicely. Rudiger opts to go all the way back to Donnarumma in at the Chelsea goal. Chance to reset and picks out Jorginho easily to Ziyech, to Aspi down this left-hand side. Stevens is pressuring him. Can he get the ball off him? No, he cannot. Dumps it inside to Lamar, gets the ball in. Tammy Abraham heads the ball over. And my goodness, come on, we need to do something. We've got a corner, surely. Come on, just a little bit of luck, just a ball to fall kindly. McKinstry plays it back to Dallas. He's got Davis on the left-hand side who he finds back to McKinstry. Goes inside to McCalmont, got men round him, but he picks out Phillips, and Phillips boots it into Lamar. And now Chelsea coming forward. Correa, tackled by Phillips, great tackle, lumps it forward to Montagno. Can he beat his man? Can he get a shot off and goal? He gets past one, and the shot is saved comfortably by Gianluigi Donnarumma in the Chelsea goal. As the corner is whipped in, McKinstry's there, but it's headed clear. Liam Cooper on the edge of the box, tackled by Lamar, and the ball is cleared. I think it's time to make some changes. McCalmont is not looking happy. Let's get Soderberg on. Why not? Get some of the kids on, some youthful exuberance. And let's even get Helder Costa on the left-hand side, getting some match fitness back. First game back from injury. Come on, let's see. if we just grab ourselves something. Go on, they're still only 1-0 up. We can do this. 10 minutes left. I'm going to go a little bit more attacking. Going to switch around some of the roles a little bit. I've done this quite often. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it backfires massively. Sometimes nothing happens. But let's see. Switch the wingers to attack and advanced forward up there. And switch to a more attacking mentality. It's Jorginho on the ball now, pressured by Elneny, but dumps it off to Christiansen, who's taken far too long on the ball there. Elneny gets in, nicks it off him, and that is a horrible shot, and he's dragged it miles wide. And Chelsea can breathe a sigh of relief. But into injury time now, just 1 minute remaining, and that is that. I think we can be relatively happy. Only a 1-0 defeat to Chelsea. I wasn't expecting anything. John Stevens had an absolute shocker. Phillips, as always, star player for us, best performer. And I'm just going to tell them, we're underdogs out there and you gave it your best. Well done, lads. Oh, Montagna wants an improved deal. I'll sort that out later. Leeds United boss unwilling to experiment. Shut up. I'm not abandoning my 4-1-2-3 DM wing-back wide formation. That is an overly complicated name for it. That is 4-1-2-3 DM wub wide. Wub. Why did I just call it wub? Wing-backs. But anyway, next game is Wolves, and I'll see you for that one. 4 defeats in the league in a row. Oh my God. Oh, it makes for some painful viewing. Oh, and there's confirmation that Liverpool have indeed won this year's Premier League pivotal match, 9-1 against Newcastle. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Liverpool, obviously, yeah, they must have won. Not sure who they played exactly, but yeah, you can see Chelsea can no longer catch them, and Liverpool are champions. Right, well, here it is. The final day of the Premier League season. We're playing Wolves, who currently sit in 6th position. I don't know if they can... Where can they finish? Okay, they've locked in 6th place, no matter what. So maybe they'll be resting a couple of players, and we might manage to get ourselves, maybe manage to sneak a point or 3. In terms of the lineup for today, I'm going to start. You know what? Let's get Iribarren in there. I mean, like I said, he's so good. I love him. 17 years old, potential superstar in the making. Start Barry Douglas at left back. Let's go with Ampadu and Garcia as the centre-backs. Bogus can start, box to box. Let's get Helder Costa starting on the left-hand side. We'll start McKinstry on the right because Stevens didn't have the best game last time out. But apart from that, I'm relatively happy with that team. So it's Kasir in goal, Ampadu and Garcia at the back with Phillips just in front of them. Dallas at right wing-back, Douglas at left wing-back, Iribarren and Bogus in midfield. Costa on the left, McKinstry on the right, and Montagna up top as the lone forward. Costa 100% will not be playing this full game. I just want to get him a little bit more match fit for the final. And, well, that's definitely a full-strength side from Wolves. And let's see. We owe Wolves after what happened in our last match. That's always a good one. They always like that. I'm going to tell them I have faith in them. Set the player instructions. And let's see if we can nick something from this game. We're already guaranteed to finish 12th. We can't go any lower. As you can see, Burnley, they're a long, long way behind us. And, they're actually playing Bournemouth today, who I think have just taken the lead. But the first highlight of the game, 12 minutes in. And, Wolves are coming forward after our corner. Dendoncker on it in the middle, pressured by Bogus. That is a poor ball. Picks out McKinstry beautifully. McKinstry takes it on his own. And what on earth was Rui Patricio doing there? I don't know, but I will take it. McKinstry fires it in for his 3rd goal of the season. Oh, he's come on leaps and bounds. I'm so pleased with how he's been doing. Honestly, when I started this save, I didn't expect McKinstry to really do much. But the lack of squad depth and injuries in going in his favour has really forced his way into this side, and well, he's done very, very well since coming in. As Wolves nearly get themselves back on level terms as Diego Jota's shot smashes off the post, I think, there. But so far, we've started pretty well. It's Gibbs White on the ball now, takes it past McKinstry. McKinstry gets it back, but it goes only as far as Connor Cody at the back, then Donker to Diego Jota, and now that guy, the Ukrainian at left back, that plays it inside to Otto Neves. Gibbs White, Ruben Neves, great ball out to Otto. Can he get the ball in? He gets past his man easily, and that is a poor ball straight into Kiko Casilla's hands. And that is the end of the highlight, but we've got a corner. Barry Douglas, bit of a corner specialist. It goes nowhere, but Iribarren, that is weak, to say the least, as the highlight is actually going to continue here. I mean, Phillips is not letting Patricio get away with this one easily, and the kick goes straight to Bogus. Iribarren back to Bogus, all the way back to Kiko. And he picks out Garcia, looking to build from the back. Lots of pressure from the Wolves strikers, but we've managed to clear our lines. We're keeping the ball here very, very nicely. Iribarren on the ball in midfield. Can he find a man outright? It looks like he's going for it. It is intercepted, but it falls only as far as Bogus. He keeps on with it. Dallas beats his man, gets the ball in. Douglas at the far post. Barry Douglas smashes it in against his former club. Signed for just, I think, about $3 million 2 or 3 seasons ago. Well, it was the year that Wolves got promoted in real life. After that promotion, he signed for Leeds. So I guess that's 2-3 years ago. Yeah, in game times. But that is a fantastic strike from the kind of the corner of the box into the near top corner. And Leeds lead Wolves 2-0, and we've moved ourselves on up into 11th place. Scenes you absolutely love to see. A little bit more money at the end of the obviously at the end of the season if the results stay like this. But Diego Jota is found. Dallas on him. Dallas tackles him, but he gets the ball back. Gibbs White is on it now to Neves. Goes all the way outright to Otto. Crosses blocked by Douglas, and now Helder Costa, another former Wolves man, gets the ball clear. And Montagno, he's like a little terrier. Didn't give Bolly a second there. Can he finish it off? No, he cannot. The shot is weak and it's easily held by Patricio. But so far, this performance has been absolutely phenomenal from ourselves. It's just 10 minutes left in the half. Hopefully we can go in with a 2-goal lead. If not more, Raul Jimenez heads the ball over from close range. I've just seen Brighton a 2-0 down at home to Arsenal, which bodes well for us. Let's see, slowly going towards half-time, but there's going to be one more highlight at least. The 44th minute. Podence bringing it forward. What's he going to do with it? He's got options out left. Diego Jota is one of those options. Dendonka out to the Ukrainian left-back whose name I'm not going to try and pronounce. Diego Jota is a great ball, finds Otto, but the cross is blocked fantastically. Helder Costa on it now. Switches it all the way to the right wing-back Dallas. Now McKinstry has a chance to break. He's got Montagno through the middle. He's going to go alone. No, he's not. It picks out Helder Costa. He's got Douglas to his left. Plays it forward to Iribarren. The ball is just a little bit poor. And now Wolves have the opportunity to come forward. Podence, how on earth has he let that go in from there? Bloody hell, Kiko. Wolves hit us on the counter, and it's a devastating blow. Barry Douglas, he just couldn't get back quick enough after joining the attack. And that's a tight angle, and I cannot believe that Kiko has let that one in from there. And there is going to be one more highlight before the half finishes. The throw-in is taken to Iribarren. Can he beat his man? Dumps it off to Douglas, who smashes it into the top corner. That's Barry Douglas' second goal of the game. Wow, what a hit that was. Oh my goodness, Barry Douglas. We know he can produce that moment of magic. We know he's got an absolute wand of a left foot. Known more for his set pieces, but that is a fantastic strike into the far corner. Patricio could do nothing about it, and we go into half-time with a 2-goal lead. Obviously with the score being 3-1. Barry Douglas, 2 goals, a 9 rating at left back, and he's trying to cement his place for that FA Cup final, isn't he? And so far, he's doing a fantastic job of it as Montagno here, looking to get past Gibbs White. He cannot. Then Donker tackles him, but Phillips intercepts the ball forward. Garcia on it now. Passes to his centre-back partner, Ampadu, back to Garcia. Goes all the way back to Casilla in goal. Now Ampadu on it. Forward to Iribarren. Now Helder Costa's got it. He's got Douglas running on in front of him. He's played well. Can Douglas get a hat-trick? That is a poor ball. And Wolves now going to look to counter. But again, that ball forward is poor. Barry Douglas intercepts it with ease. Now Montagno. That's a great ball from Costa. It's saved. McKinstry picks it up. And the cross back in is blocked. And this has been great. It's been a great way to end the season. I think Wolves are on the beach. I think it's safe to say. As I've just noticed we've moved up into 10th now. Bournemouth obviously must be only drawing with Burnley. Wow, up to 10th place. That was not what I was expecting coming into today's episode. Brahimi, that shot is... Burnley beating Bournemouth now 2-1. And with 10 minutes remaining, going to make some changes. Let's get Soderberg on. Let's get McCalmont on. Let's get Stevens on for Costa. Stevens on the right, McKinstry on the left. Just switch things up, keep it fresh. Hopefully rest some legs for the final. Just hoping that I've just realised I think Barry Douglas might have been one booking away from suspension, so he might not even be able to play in the FA Cup final despite scoring 2 goals here. His opponent goes for his second goal of the game, but he's saved easily by Casilla. As the highlight continues, Barry Douglas inside to McAlmont, fresh off the bench. McKinstry now on this left-hand side, plays it forward. Montagnu, Dendoncker caught sleeping there. Montagnu is through, and that is, I don't know what he's done there, but Connor Cody's got the ball back easily off him, but that's a great header from Ampadu. But Wolves pounce on the loose ball. Soderbergh, great interception. Jordan Stevens, he's got a man to his right. Will he use him? Yes, he will. Dallas, can he get the ball in? He goes for Stevens. Stevens whips it. McKinstry at the far post, falls to McAlmont. McKinstry, I think he was offside there. Barry Douglas, McKinstry obviously wasn't offside. The ball is dropping around. I don't know what's happened there. And the ball has fallen to Montagnu. And Montagnu puts us 4 goals to 1. Puts us 4 goals to 1. Who's ever said that before? Gives us a 4-1 lead, and I don't know what really happened here. Ball's just bouncing around everywhere. It falls to Montagnu. To be fair to him, great reactions to finish that into the bottom corner. Dendonker's having a shocker. 5.3 rating. Just 5 minutes left to go, and it's looking like a nice, comfortable win. It's one final free kick. Douglas whips it in, and it's headed clear. And now Wolves gonna look to counter. Soderbergh on him. The Ukrainian on the ball now, Brahimi, goes inside to Ruben Neves, all the way out to Otto on this right hand side, up from right back, whips it in, but Ampadu is there. And now we have a chance to counter. Stuart McKinstry bringing it forward, switches it all the way to Stevens on the opposite wing. Can't beat his man, and the ball is cleared. And now Gibbs White's going to bring it forward. It's just counter-attack after counter-attack after counter-attack, and Soderbergh has definitely just fouled him. He's definitely just been sent off. Oh, for God's sake, his 20 aggression has not helped him there. That is for sure. Let's just switch this round a little bit, go a little bit more defensive, confirm the changes, not too worried, and there we go. It was really special, lads. Nobody gave you a chance, and you played magnificently. Let's see, Soderbergh banned for 1 match. Send my assistant to that press conference. That was phenomenal. Barry Douglas, man of the match, 21.24 million, finishing 10th in the league, 450k shared out amongst the squad and the backroom staff. But most importantly, is Barry Douglas suspended for the next game? I don't think he is, no. No, he's not. Thank God for that. Couldn't have Barry Douglas being suspended after a performance like that. I don't know why I thought he was one booking away from suspension, but at least Soderbergh suspended. He's played 6 times in a league, and he's picked himself up, only 1 yellow card apparently. He got one in the cup as well, and I guess it was a 3rd yellow card that turned into a red. That 20 aggression, that is the downside of him. But it looks like he's going to be a very, very good footballer. But anyway, I'm not going to do too much of a squad rundown. I'll do that in the next episode, which will, like I said, be out tomorrow, the FA Cup final, obviously against Manchester City. It's going to be a tough one, but like I said, we managed to beat Liverpool. Maybe we can repeat it and beat City. Very, very tough opponent. Only finished 4th in the league this season, to be fair. So not a great season from them. So, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to snatch something. But anyway, that is where I'm going to finish off today's episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And I'll catch you in the next episode.